Hi, today I'm going to show you how to install a Thunderbird on Pop. Now I tried it a few different ways, and for some reason I wasn't able to get it into the application drawer. I wasn't able to make sure that it winds up in the application drawer, the Thunderbird.desktop file, so we can just run it from here. I don't know what happened. I tried it with APT. I couldn't get it to go, and there were some other uh, methods that I tried to get it into the application folder, and I couldn't figure it out. But I did. But I can. I did get I did install it, and I was able to launch it. A little bit of a long way to do it, but it was the best way I could figure out. So I went to the Thunderbird.net website here, downloaded the tar file here. Pretty simple. Thunderbird, can't miss it. Thunderbird.net. Then click the download, and that'll download the tar file for you. And then pretty basic flow from here. Going to downloads. Here's the tar file that I created here, and I already have I already created. I did a make dir. I created a Thunderbird folder on the home in the home directory. So when we extract out the tar file archives, they'll be redirected here. Okay. So we'll go back to the download folder here, and we know the file's in here. We saw it before. So we're going to untar it with sudo tar xvf, and we'll pass in that compressed archive, and then the C flag is going to redirect the extracted archive to the Thunderbird folder that I already created in the home directory. It takes a few moments here to extract, uncompress. Okay, that was good. Okay, then we're all done in the download, so we can bug out of there. And once again, here's the Thunderbird folder where everything was extracted to. Okay, and I'm going to go into there, and I'm going to check what's in there. Okay, the big Thunderbird is the one I created. The small Thunderbird is the one that was part of the archive. Okay, we already know that, so we're going to go ahead and cd into that Thunderbird subfolder. Okay, and then take a look and see what's in here. Now, I was looking for some kind of a README file, some kind of a text file, something that would indicate the instructions on what to do once I unarchive and extract everything. I really didn't see anything that looked familiar to me or that I feel like would be useful. I keyed in on these two files over here, Thunderbird and Thunderbird-bin. I already ran them, so I know that they work. So what you'd want to do is, as a matter of routine, well, first I wanted to find out what kind of files they were. So I did file on that file on the Thunderbird, and it's an executable. Okay, and I did the same thing for the bin file, and they're both executables. Okay, good. You can see here, executable. All right. And then I checked the permissions and the ownership. And this is what it comes up as for the Thunderbird file, executable. See, root is the owner, and the root group is the owner. And all the permissions, all the RWX permissions seem to be what I would need anyway, regardless of who owns it, or you can come in as other and still execute it here. But just to be thorough, I would just go ahead and just change the ownership. I'm Paul, obviously, so I would do Paul as the owner on the left, and then the Paul group would be the owner over here for the Thunderbird, and also for the bin file as well. So there, we've changed the ownership. Let's go back and check it. Okay, there you go. Paul is the owner there, and Paul is the owner there. And like I said before, all the RWX permissions are good. Okay, so we're set there. And then again, these are the two files that we're going to deal with. They both did the same thing, you know, binary and just Thunderbird, but they both ran, they looked the same to me. So I'll just stick with Thunderbird. So it was just pretty basic. Just, you know, execute that Thunderbird file like that. And you're going to have to keep the terminal open, which sucks. I don't like operating like that myself. So this has to stay open. Once you close the terminal, then this process gets killed too. So you know, you just minimize the window, and then here it is over here. And there's no way to there's no way to save it to your dock or anything. So it's not really a great. I tried to put this on the path, you know, the Thunderbird, and all this stuff on. I tried to put everything on the path so you could just execute Thunderbird or Thunderbird bin, either as is or with a dot slash, so you can launch it from wherever you're at. But it just didn't seem like it went through for me, so I didn't get that part done. This is kind of a long way to do things, but you can get Thunderbird on your system this way. So yeah, it's launched. Just minimize that, and here it is down here. And then just go ahead and add in your information, and hopefully it'll add your email account, and then you can start using it. Okay, that's it. Thank you.